Yo, so what's going on today, guys? So my last video, I actually said originally I was going to do a Venusaur slash wheezing deck, which is right here. But I was playing around with it a little bit more in the last few days, and I actually don't really think it's that good, so I'm not going to waste my time and make a whole video on it. If you want the deck list, I'll real quick go through it. Whole Venusaur pack is 222. Then you play 2 Coughings, 2 Wheezings, then I have 2 Potions, 1 X speed, 2 Pokeballs, 2 Professor Oaks, 2 Ericas, and then a Koga. Pretty standard, like, a wheezing slash like Venusaur line, like mixing them both together. But what I think is actually the best version of Venusaur now is I went back to this. I was originally playing with this at the very beginning because I went for the Mewtwo pack first, so I only had Lilligant, and this is like basically what I used for all the solo battles, and I really enjoyed it. But then when I got Executor, I was kind of using that more. But going back to this, I just feel like this deck is way more consistent than the Executor. There's so much like I'm just sick of coin flips, like, to be honest. And I like the way that this could actually build Venusaur up faster with the energies, because real quick before I just show the profile, if you look at Lilligant, her ability, yeah, she takes 2 energies to attack, other than Executor that takes 1. But in reality, her ability that lets you put a grass energy on something in your backline basically means that the energy you would regularly put on Bulbasaur in an Executor deck would still be going on Bulbasaur, and then you also get a consistent 50 damage. Where Executor, where you just get 40 damage like 8 times in a row. And like, yeah, the 80 is nice, but it's not, it just doesn't come up often, bro. And I'm just sick of the coin flips. I'm really valuing consistency in this game, which is why I'm like really not liking Marowak anymore, which I don't really play that deck anymore because it just makes me mad. But yeah, let's go to the profile. So we play 2 Petal, or Patillo, however you say it. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't really see it. And then we have 2 Lilligant, obviously, for the Lilligant package. And then we have the standard Venusaur, 2 Bulbasaur, 2 Ivysaur, and then 2 Venusaur EXs. Then we have 2 Potions, because health is really important in this deck, and just important in the game in general. Like, the 20 HP can really help you live some turns, in which you would regularly lose. We have the 1 XP, just in case we have Bulbasaur in the front line, and then we want to get him in the back line. Also, the really nice thing with Lilligant compared to Executor is that even evolved, she's only 1 energy to retreat. And that's just a really nice thing. Where like Executor, you kind of have to just wait for him to die, because 3 retreats is just way too much of a cost to do consistently on like early turns. Obviously, like later games, like games that like last a long time, you can, because you just build them up when everything else is built up. But yeah, that's just a nice feature. So we play 1 X speed in that situation. 2 Pokeballs, obviously, to get Bulbasaur as fast as we can, or opposite to get Petal if we only have Bulbasaurs. 2 Professor Oaks, best card in the game. And then we have 2 Ericas, the best grass card in the game. 50 HP is crazy, and it's just literally game winning sometimes, along with Venusaur is plus 30 when you build them up. Then we play the 1 Sabrina, just because sometimes you just still games, which you might still win, but it just makes the game go faster. When they like retreat something, but then you do it and it's the only thing they have, you could kill it in 1 shot. And yeah, that is the deck profile. I'm gonna play some online games and showcase what the deck can do. Okay, yeah, now let me put the right deck on real quick. Here it is, Lilligant, Venusaur EX. Yeah, let's play some games and basically show why I think the deck is better than the Executor version. Like, I guess like theoretically the Executor version is still the best version, because if you do consistently land the heads coin flip on EX Executor, you're doing 80 damage to everything for 1 energy, and that's extremely powerful. But in reality, that's just not the case. Well, that's why I value the Lilligant variation. I know some people in the Lilligant variation, they actually have like a Kangaskhan or like another Pokemon basically to take aggro off of Lilligant and Bulbasaur. But which, it might be better, but in the version I'm using, I just like only having those 4, because when I use Pokeball, I like don't want to like get like I don't want to use a Pokeball when I need like a Bulbasaur and then you get Kangaskhan. That just feels really bad. So I'd rather play the extra support card, and if I do happen not to get like a good hand where I can't like go to the evolution line and I die for it, so be it. It's just the case of the game. You get a bad hand, you just lose. That's any card game. But yeah, right now we're actually looking pretty bad, to be honest. We do have the Erica, so we can keep Bulbasaur live pretty decently. That's exactly what I actually wanted to draw. I am just gonna evolve him right away. I don't want to have to use a potion, which maybe I might still just do in case he evolves into something or get something that could do high damage to me. Oh, actually, I shouldn't have evolved. I should have. I was not thinking of that. Okay, well, I actually messed up here. What I should have done is I should have put the energy on and then backed out first. I was just not thinking. Hopefully we draw an X speed or something, but yeah, that's kind of a bad situation. I also should just put it on this. But that's 100% my fault. I just wasn't thinking. I've been playing a lot of decks where the second evolution has one retreat cost. So I'm just so used to only having one retreat for like the second evolution. Like I've been playing a lot of Dragonite, which like Dragonair has one retreat cost, and so yeah, like I said, I'm just used to it. But it is what it is. I mean, it already happened. Hopefully we can still pick this game up. I mean, we still have Erica in our hands, so we can still live some damage. Yeah, that does 80 damage. We have 2 Ericas now. That's pretty good. The only thing about this is we actually really messed up. But we do have the 2 Ericas, so I'm just gonna build Venusaur, Ivysaur up and just swing with Ember next turn, and then just try to kill this thing in 2 turns. Unless we draw an XP, then I might try to switch out, but at that point, I don't know. I'm just gonna kind of hope I draw into a Venusaur. But we still have 11 cards in our deck, and we haven't used a Professor Oak, so as long as we draw either Professor Oak and then use that in the Venusaur, or just draw Venusaur, we should still be fine. And then hopefully he gets unlucky on the coin flips, because I really don't take the extra damage, which is nice. Yeah, that's pretty bad, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna just heal up. I mean, there's no downside to it. And then we just get the swinging. Yeah, but I mean, sometimes, dude, when you're just like playing the play and like not sweat, sometimes it's just so easy to misplay like a small interaction that, like, I think if I retreated Bulbasaur, I'd be in such a better position. But like, who knows if it would actually like really matter in the end. I'm actually paralyzed now. That's actually kind of really annoying. I did draw Oak. Hopefully I just draw Venusaur and evolves to get rid of the paralysis. And then I could just one-shot everything, and I did not. I might as well do this just to get this last card out of my deck. And now I have 6 cards, and I still have 1 Oak, and I have 2 Venusaurs. So hopefully my that's a 50% chance basically to draw it. I'm wondering if I want to put more stuff. I mean, I might as well, I guess. I might build up another Bulbasaur just in case, but I'm actually gonna put the stuff on Lilligant in case Ivysaur dies. Yeah, but like this game, as soon as we draw Venusaur, we just win. We literally one-shot everything they have. We also hold 30 at the same time. There's nothing they could do to do that much damage to us. I mean, the max damage they could do is like 80 damage, I think, with a Helioscope, or whatever his name is. Helios. Okay, Helios. And we literally drew like the one thing we did not need. Well, it's whatever. This is exactly why I'm building up the other one. I could still just, I mean, there's no downside to using the healing thing here. I don't need it. Maybe I will draw Venusaur next turn, and then I could just sweep. So finally, we don't get paralysis, dude. And we literally, okay, all that's left is 2 Venusaurs, a Professor Oak, and what else do we even have in here, dude? I think another. I don't even know what else we have. I think, oh yeah, the Sabrina. So as long as we don't draw the Sabrina next turn. I mean, I might as, it's like, I might as well just, I should have put it on Ivysaur and then retreated, but whatever. I could just do this. Actually, it doesn't even matter. I just put them in the healthy one now, I guess. I could also use the next speed, but I'll just save it in case we have Venusaur. No, I mean, it does not matter anyways. They're getting really lucky with these paralysis. Yeah, okay, we drew Venusaur finally. The only scary thing here now is if they actually Sabrina us, but I mean, actually, no, they can't really do anything because we still have all of our lives. They haven't knocked us out at all, so yeah, that's actually kind of really annoying. Hopefully we don't get paralyzed next turn, so we just turn Venusaur and sweep them, and then that's it. Okay, finally, now we just win. And I wonder if he's just gonna concede or not, and then we even drew the other Venusaur. I don't need to use this X speed because, like I said, we win anyways, but why not? Just to use it. I could have sent in this one, if I stacked this one up. Like, maybe I should have stacked it up so I can get the healing on it. But, I mean, well, I heard he has 120 from evolving, so it's perfectly fine. The only way this guy wins is if he gets, like, paralysis, like, 10 times in a row. So he actually does have Pikachu EX, that's funny. Yeah, you'd have to get paralysis, like, 30, like 4 times in a row, and then switch in Pikachu EX, but that is his win con. Might as well just use this, get everything out of the deck. I mean, he's you know, just put it back in anyways. This is probably one of the longest games I've ever played in my life. I mean, I still, unless he has a Giovanni. I mean, even if he does, then I just gotta send Venusaur back and then I win. And now he's going for this again. Oh my god. Just please. Thank you. Oh, he just concedes. Thank you. Or no, I thought that was the concede message, but it's the drawing animation. I could finally kill this thing, dude. Thank you. And you already used both Sabrinas, so you can't do that anymore. So it's just a GG's. Yeah, so after this game, I'm actually gonna turn the face cam off and then the mic, just because these games take actually so long. So if I'm not talking, I could actually just speed up the games by like 2 or like 1.5 and make the videos faster. I know, like personally, it's kind of like not that, like, I don't know. It'd be kind of like boring just to watch like these slow 10-15 minute games, especially when I'm the one talking in it, because I'm stupid. So anyways, yeah, I'll see you guys in a couple of games, and yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, so I'm back, and as you can see, I just beat two Pikachu EX decks in a row, and then also a Mewtwo EX. I think Venusaur is actually a really strong counter to both of the two top decks in the game, which is why I think Venusaur is actually like the third or fourth best deck. Obviously, like in the Mewtwo situation, I think Mewtwo can have an easier time beating this deck if he gets set up first and we get unlucky. But in the case of Pikachu, I actually think Venusaur hard counters Pikachu. Like, there's not much they could do unless you get like if unless they can just like sweep you early, like Pikachu EX, and they have like three basic Pokemon. There's not much they could do to stop Venusaur. Like once Venusaur is out, they can't do anything. Where like Mewtwo can if you don't like if you get unlucky and don't draw the healing cards, Mewtwo can't beat you. But like Pikachu, I think it's just over. Anyways, that is my showcase of the deck. This is my personally right now my favorite deck in the game, the one I've been playing the most. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know how it is if you guys build the same deck.